Hi everyone and welcome along. I'm Chantal Broderick and today I am joined by JP Rashad, the president of Tribe Team Training North America. JP, welcome. It is so good to see you.
Hello, Chantal, and hello, everybody out there. Nice to see you.
It is good to finally be catching up. I feel like it has been quite a while, actually too long in between catch-ups. And so we are catching up now in May 2021.
Yeah.
And what I would love to focus on today is let's take a little bit of a look into the future. Let's talk about 2021 and beyond. So give us a little bit of an update. What's happening with Tribe Team Training this year? What are we looking forward to in the year and years to come?
I am, well, first of all, I'm beyond excited to sit with you today again. You're right, it's been a long time since I've had the chance to, visit with you and the listeners of the podcast. So it's really great being back on the show. And going forward, I got to say that we are really, really excited for the future of Tribe Team Training and just sort of how we're sitting in the industry. Because I think over the last years taught us so much about the industry. I mean, as you know, the last year, so much has changed. The world as we know it is changed forever as we go into the post-COVID world. So no, we've studied. We were with our clubs throughout 2020, throughout the beginning of 2021, listening to them, seeing their concerns, supporting them as best as possible. And I think, some of the things that we're going to start to roll out in the next few months and weeks and months, I'm really excited about because I think more than ever, club owners, club coaches, and members alike need each other, and I could go into layers about each sort of from the club owner perspective, the coach's perspective, and a member's perspective, because we adjusted everything that we do to support all of those guys better.
It's interesting you say that because I guess what has happened, or certainly what I've heard happening over that past year, is that yes, absolutely, the people that are still in our clubs need support. They need to rely on one another and rely on others within the industry to help them through this period. But we've also seen some turnover during that time. So I guess in addition to our existing staff, we're also getting new people in as well. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. Our online training platform, which we offer through Club Connect and Inspire 360, has been busier than ever, which is great. But that's just telling us that club owners out there are trying to sort of establish. I mean, from the club owners' perspective, they absolutely the chessboard has been redistributed, for a lot of them. So how could we best support them? And our online portal is certainly a helpful tool to that. We've enhanced that. We've allowed for at-home training, as I'm sure a lot of your listeners have heard about Tribe Team Training. So that's been happening out there. But I think more importantly is just Tribe Team Training is all about team, all about support, and all about success. So when you look at, creating from a club owner's perspective, creating a successful team of coaches, delivering programs to, a lot of members that are looking for value and results, I think we're in a great position for that.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And JP, have you found with your clubs, because I know, we had a quick catch up before and we were talking about, obviously, depending on which country you are watching from today, things are a little bit different. It can be by country, by state, by territory. Are you finding that people are continuing to deliver their Tribe Team Training in club? Are a lot of them delivering online? Is there a lot of hybrid kind of delivery? What are you seeing across the board?
All of the above. I think like everyone, we all had to do what we had to do to be successful. But I think the constant, so yes, we've seen clubs do strictly virtual. We've seen clubs do a hybrid version where only a handful of people were in person and the rest would be calling in from home through Zoom or Facebook or what have you. But I think the constant remains that people need people, because it really is, a foundation, value of Tribe Team training is just the power of team. You see somebody across the room from you working really, really hard. That's going to 100% inspire you to go that much further, to push yourselves. And that whole concept just gets amplified when clubs are in position to demonstrate that, and coaches are in position to demonstrate that. So the clubs that have constantly done that have been very successful throughout, the last 12 or 15 months.
Yeah, I could imagine. And I think anyone that's watching that walked back into their club, whether it's their club that they work or a club where they train, and that first moment where you get to do, an activity and you see someone and you're still social distancing for most of us, but you're in that same vicinity. I mean, it's just an amazing feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty special. I mean, the stuff we're seeing online, the stuff, the notes I get through social media or even through emails, it's pretty powerful stuff. I mean, tribe team training has always been really good because we value so much that relationship. Remember, we're not group training, we're team training. So it's the same people with the same coach for a period of time. And so these relationships get pretty deep and beyond the club. So a lot of people went through a lot of things these last 15 months. So we've had some pretty amazing stories about people and about coaches on how they used, tribe, whether that's a stress outlet or what have you, to do whatever it is so they could move on and feel good about themselves. So I'm proud of tribe. I'm proud of our coaches and the people out there doing the work. I mean, it's fantastic to see. And yeah, I got to say, at the end of all this, I think it's going to be a lot of fun parties out there.
I definitely think so too. I can't wait for more catch-ups in the months and the years to come. So one of the things that you touched on, JP, just as we started this conversation, is we're talking about like the training for tribe. We're talking about the online delivery, that type of thing. And I know that you've got a couple of pieces of news to share with us today. So kick things off. Tell us about what it is that you're going to be opening very soon.
Yeah, a couple of things. So like you said, online training and things like that. I think, first of all, we've been behind the scenes working really hard on a new interactive website for our coaches and club owners. So they'll have dashboard capabilities and so they'll be able to log in directly. They won't rely on us necessarily pushing out to them. They'll have a home hub, login details through our website, which will have access to the last 7 years of marketing material, which has turned out to be quite a lot of content. Mm-hmm. And also, and of course, all that is to help clubs put tribe in front of more members, right? And we also have sort of the club whole education arm through the website too. So whether you're a tribe coach out there looking for best tips and practice on some of the most successful master coaches from around the world and what they're doing on a day-to-day basis, is all through there. So we're going to have a whole new coaching portal through our website. So coaches will have their dashboard, they'll have their programs, they'll have all sort of the tools they need to become world-class team training coaches. So we're really excited about that, which is going to roll out any moment. And then also we're adding a testing facility here in North America. So we are going to build out a sort of new testing facility. So we've always tested our programs to people months and months in advance before that goes out to clubs. But now we're going to have even that much more invested into not just testing, but also creating better marketing content for our clubs so they can use and show their members just what a great program or the different values of each program and all the details that tribe has. So we're really excited to open that up as well, which should be third quarter 2021.
That's huge news on both fronts. I think the interactive website that you're talking about is great. I mean, for club owners and managers to be able to go straight into that portal and access all of those training materials kind of 24/7, essentially, is such a great resource for people to be able to have, because I know that a lot of clubs out there are looking for how can we bring back our members? How can we support them? What are some great, fun, interactive ways that we can really start to get people back engaged with our club again. So having those resources at their fingertips can only be huge help for club owners, but also really excited about your training facility, because I'm imagining that there's going to be a lot of content coming out of that facility and a lot of great experiences happening in there as well.
Yeah, we are too. I mean, our whole team's looking forward to that too, because it the last year's taught us anything. Like we were just talking about, I think that when we do open and we are able to get back to a somewhat normal world, it will be a lot of fun in that studio. Though that's one thing we could promise. It'll be a lot of fun. So, but also just to touch on what you were saying about the clubs and the interactiveness, I think you're right. Like every club owner out there has to reestablish what their club culture is, and the constant that remains pre or post COVID is people are looking for value and results, and get everybody on the same page. And ultimately, that's what Tribe Team Training does through small group training or team training departments is a comprehensive tool to create that club culture, whatever that means, and get everybody on the same page through education and sort of the template. And we help with that, and our new tools are just out there trying to get club owners and clubs to be able to do that a lot easier at a scalable level. So if they're running multiple locations, different times of the day, different parts of the world, it really doesn't matter. That culture is important. Getting value and results to members is even more important than ever before.
Excellent. So JP, I kind of think we've got two different people that are listening at the moment. We've got our existing Tribe family who already have Tribe in their clubs that are probably thinking, cannot wait to get my hands on that interactive website. Really excited
and
to
come up and visit and hopefully these guys could come up and, we're going to be hosting a lot of trainings there. Master coaches is something that we're looking for. I mean, there's a lot of exciting things coming down. So hopefully those guys, they get to come up and visit that as well.
Yeah, I bet they'll be super excited about that. So no doubt that the existing Tribe family will hear from you when the time comes about that exciting news. And then how about for all of our FBP family that perhaps haven't got Tribe Team Training in their club yet? Where do they reach out to you? Where do they get more information to talk about getting involved?
TribeTeamTraining.com is the best place to go. Go look at us, look us up there, reach out, contact us. info@TribeTeamTraining.com comes straight to our team. Reach out to me at jp@TribeTeamTraining.com. I'm happy to talk to anybody about their club and about what they're looking to create in a post-COVID world. Tribe Team Training, I think, is even set up for such important success for clubs moving forward. It's such an important, pre-COVID, I remember talking to club owners saying, look, every year, I remember 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, how small group training represented more and more ancillary revenue for club owners. It became more and more important. More and more people were trying it. I think even that is going to be twice as important coming out, simply because, well, there's less people in a group, so it's a lot easier from a safety standpoint to effectively run. It's ancillary revenue. It's important money for club owners out there, and it's a great jump off. It's a great point of differentiator for club owners out there to offer a real robust branded solution for their team training department. So, there's a lot of good things. So please reach out to us, contact us, and hey, if you're already running a decently successful small group training department, congratulations. Contact us anyway. I'd love to see what the potential could be at your club.
What a great invitation. Well, JP, it's always a pleasure to catch up with you. I do want to take this opportunity to say thank you so much to Tribe Team Training, because you have been a podcast partner right throughout my history of the show and continue to be now in 2021. So thank you so much for all of your support. We love having you as a partner of the show, and it's so great to always catch up and hear what you guys are up to. And I'm really excited to hear all about 2021 and how people can start to really get involved, get their members back to clubs, get them engaged, and connect people once again through Tribe Team Training. JP, thank you so much.
Thank you, Chantal.